Right, oh, hello. It's Thursday, 30th, I think it is. Can't remember. Should have looked beforehand. So yeah, we're on a farm. It's a bit overcasty. It was raining early this morning, but the sun's been out a few times. It's getting a bit brighter. I don't think there's any more rain forecast. It's just going to be overcast. So yeah, see the sun's up there again now. It's coming out. It's not cold at all. I don't know what 16, 17 degrees the temperature. So yeah. Anyway, we're off today to Matlock Bath. This is just the other side of Matlock in Derbyshire. And I'm not going to go on the Gulliver's Heights attraction there, which is a cable car. I would go, my wife wouldn't get on it. Yeah, but we're going to go there and have a little walk through. And there's a couple of other interesting places down that way as well we can have a look at. We can pop into. So we'll see how the day pans out. It's nice and quiet. All you can hear is a wood pigeon, I think that is. I can hear in the background there. Not a lot of birds here, you know. I got a bird app on here and I put it on occasionally, and I only get a couple of birds come up. Yeah. So, tractor over there. A bit murky, isn't it? And they got on the other side of the road there. More barns and that. And there's the little sheep. It's a sheep farm where we're staying. It's it used to have cattle, used to be milkers and that, but I think as the people got older, they're in their 70s. As they got older, they sort of moved away from. They always had sheep and cows together, but they moved more towards the sheep because they're, I think, a lot easier to to deal with, apart from the lambing time and that. But so yeah, that's what they do here now, anyway. Yeah, so yeah, you couldn't wish to be in a more quieter place. Let's have a little look at here. Sheep over there. I've seen it many a times because I've done a lot in the countryside, but it's quite good last night to see the sheep being rounded up by the dogs and all that. And I don't know what they did. They seem to have taken. They got them all into that field there, what I'm looking at now. And I don't know how or why or where, but they did it there. I think in that corner. They crossed them over to the fields on the other side. And then, I don't see where the gate is though, but anyway, that's what they did. I think it might be in that corner. And about 2 hours later, they're all back again. So, maybe he was checking their feet or giving them something. Doing something with them anyway. So yeah, so it looks nice and bright over that direction. I think that's where we're headed. And I think it's going to get a bit brighter here later on. It's not forecast to rain now. There's the farmhouse and where we're staying. So yeah, As I might have said before, the sheep were apparently in this field right in front of me last week, but they've moved them to let the grass grow a bit more. So yeah, off to Matlock Bath. For those worrying about the mounjaro, I haven't weighed myself or measured it. I think I've eaten reasonably well. I've gone a little bit overboard once or twice, but I still seem to look the same shape and whatever. So yeah, we'll see how that goes when I get back. We're on our way home tomorrow, so I might well do something Saturday. So I'm due to weigh on a Friday and inject on a Friday, so I haven't got the injections with me now. They go all at home, because we'll be home by tomorrow afternoon, so I'm going to do it in the morning, so a few hours won't matter. But I did go up to 7.5 before I came away. I was on 5 for a couple of weeks, but because I knew that it would go a bit crazy. We'd be in restaurants and we'd be eating this and eating all the wrong things, and getting back to where you can't, as a cooker and all the rest of it, you know, you end up doing microwave stuff, don't you, and all that. So I knew it would be fatal if I didn't have a higher dose. So, well, last night I had mashed potato and steak thing. I went to Cannon Farm the other day and I had a homemade steak pie, chips and peas and that, so I ain't been doing too bad. That was lovely, actually. Anyone's up in, well, we're in North Derbyshire, about 20 miles from Manchester, but Cannon Farm's in Barnsley, which was about an hour, just over an hour's drive from here. Well, recommend going there for a day. Got all the kids stuff as well there and that, and animals, and really enjoyable. It cost us 30 quid for the two of us. It's £3 to park the car. No concessions. I've noticed a lot of these places up here don't do concessions, because us old pensioners are millionaires, aren't we? So we can afford to keep paying the high prices, but none of them do really. Chatsworth House is about £37 or something. You know, I'm not going to go and pay that money. I'm not into big stately mansions and all that business. It costs about £13 to walk around the gardens. It's absolutely crazy. I suppose I can give when I'm talking, I can give an overall picture of Derbyshire. As you can see from the countryside, it's not as rugged as Yorkshire. It's more, there are bits of it that are, of course, because that's quite a steep old kind of, not a mountain, but a big hill. But it's more rolling and stuff like that, and green. Yorkshire's more rugged. What do I prefer out of the two? I think I slightly still prefer Yorkshire. But to say that the people here, everyone we've spoken to, locals from anywhere we've been, have been absolutely fantastic. Made to feel welcome. They're very friendly. They're very nice. I just think where we are now, Buxton is 40 odd minutes away. Matlock's that's part of an hour, I suppose. All these sort of places. There's not a lot here. There's about 5 or 6 places you can go to, but if you're into hiking and walking and climbing sort of mini mountains and stuff, this is the place for you. Endless amounts of walking and hiking things and cycling. By Christ, the amount of cyclists you see in the day is unbelievable. So it's good for that. But I've still got a slight preference for Yorkshire. We're thinking about going away again in a couple of weeks' time. I'm not sure where we're going to go. We haven't looked to decide it, but we're thinking about it. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, listen, I've been waffling for 9 minutes. It seems like 9 hours. 9 minutes odd now, nearly 10 minutes. So yeah, I wish you all well. like, subscribe and that sort of business. And don't know if these do any good to anyone, but anyway. So anyway, we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Take care.